Alright, welcome back everybody. So let's do Too Fast, Too Furious cars and Fast 5. So we start off at this corner again, so we have a look at what we have here available. So this is technically this isn't part of the Fast and the Furious, but a lot of people do say, oh well, like this pretty much is identical to the Skyline that Brian O'Connor, Paul Walker drove in the prelude with Too Fast, Too Furious. And so that's the reason why it's in here, just for that reason. Next up is we have the infamous Neeson Skyline. So we have 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to put them at the top so you guys can kind of see better. So we have the first one right here. This is just the Pontiac GTO. We have the second one, and then we have the third one. Now, as you guys can tell, obviously from the third one to the first and the second one, the only difference is the stripes at the front. That's to know that this is the last release. This is a little bit more rare release because it's got the black spoiler. They re-released this version when Paul Walker died, and so that one's just to kind of obviously commence that he passed away, so that's why they put in the black spoiler instead of the white spoiler. And then this is the first and the release when they released it. Yeah, so that's the 3 releases of the Neeson Skyline. So that's pretty cool. You get to find out a little bit extra information. I didn't even know about the black spoiler. I thought it was someone just put their own spoiler there, but I got told by a different collector. That's how I found out about it. Next up is we have the Suki's Honda S2000. This is the Hot Wheels release. Pretty cool. I do really like it. Like I was hoping that they would have released it ages ago, and they did, which is cool. Hoping for it to get real rider tires. And then my dear friend, I didn't show you guys the custom. My dear friend did a custom as well. So we're going back to the first. Here we go. So I think I completely missed that one. So as you guys can see, my friend put on, he cut out the roof, put on real riders, and this is from the second release of the cars, and he did the same thing. He changed the tires. Now that I think about it, I think pretty sure she had white tires, not black tires. So obviously maybe need to change the tires again, cut out the roof, and so that's how the 2 of them look. Custom and the official release. So we put them back and we go further up. As you guys can see, this is a pretty big collection. Like, I'm not sure, obviously I don't have all of the Racing Champions ones, and I can say it. I know I'm missing Suki's S2000, which is extremely rare to get. I have never seen one even go anywhere be for sale. I am missing Brian O'Connor's I think it was F-150. I am missing this Supra as well, which isn't that rare to get, but I just don't have it. So this is from Too Fast, Too Furious, from the first race. I'm pretty sure he loses. I'm pretty sure he loses to Suki when like his car goes plummeting into like a bush or something. Next up is this Dodge Viper. This was from the second race, from the highway race, when they were racing in their Skylines against the guys in the, well, like when they're trying to get the job, pretty much, put it that way. So there you go, that's another one. That's pretty cool. So that's Racing Champions. Next up is we have the police car. That's pretty cool. It's got an opening hood. Sorry about that. And here we hit the muscle cars. So the first one here is a, what is it? Is it Johnny Lightning? Yeah, it is Johnny Lightning. Sorry, Green Lightning. Johnny Lightning. Green light. These are, and these for Racing Champions. Racing Champion. So here we have Green Light and Racing Champion. I prefer Racing Champion to the Green Light version. I'm not sure why this one's so much smaller than that one. It's so down. But I think just body-wise, I prefer that one. So, but saying that though, these 4, they go together. So if we go like this, then we put so that's Mitsubishi Eclipse, Copa Camara, I believe that is, and then Mitsubishi Lancer. I think these 4 are just completely badass. Look at this. If we go, maybe if we just rotate it like this a little bit. So we have the race. That was like probably one of the coolest races in the whole film. And then next up we have the Buick. This is the Fast 4. We start on Fast and Furious 4. This is the beginning of the film when Dom and his friends steal the petrol. So I do like this casting. I think it's a pretty cool casting. And then we have Gran Torino. We have two variations of Gran Torino. Let me put back the Neeson Skyline for those who didn't see it. There is a variation in this. There's a couple of variations of this car, different wheels and different, obviously, color scheme. Got a Camaro as well, right here. I forgot to show it to you guys. Got different size tires. Does it have an open hood? It probably does, but I need to use both my hands to open it. Mitsubishi Eclipse, just in case I didn't show it to you guys. I do like the tires on this. And last but not least is the Challenger, which I'm pretty sure I showed it to you. Alright. And then we get the other Gran Torino at the back. So here we go. So we put them up like this. Now at first glances they kind of look like they're identical. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but obviously the biggest thing here is that there are different color schemes. Otherwise they actually are identical. I'm just trying to, we'll have different tires. So they have different tires and different color schemes. So that's how you know they're different release. But yeah, last 2 or 3 cars is the Chevelle. And then we have the very rare Johnny Lightning on card Neeson Skyline, and then in the box we also have the Challenger and Mitsubishi Eclipse. But now we go to the Chevelle from the last movie. Pick him up. So here we go. So we have the first release with the painted taillights, color scheme, and then I have the second release which got a very much darker scheme. I'm not sure why. It doesn't have painted taillights, so you think that the fact that they changed it so much they would put the additional taillights, but no, they didn't. And again, different tires as well. So there's the Hot Wheels variation, and then here is the green light variation. Opening hood, and yeah. So there you go. I'm not sure which one I like the better. Obviously, I do like the fact that this has got opening hood, painted headlights, painted taillights, painted taillights, rubber tires. But that's the other Chevelles. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are, feel free to give me a like. What was your favorite car of the Too Fast, Too Furious franchise? I do think for me it would definitely have to be the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. Next up is we have the Subaru from Fast and Furious 5. Was it Fast and Furious 4? No, it's 5. Oh, 4. Is it 4 or 5? Who remembers where this one was from? Because I think it was 4. It was 4. This one they went to, I think, Mexico to get the bad guy. So that's pretty cool. And then last but not least is we have the Neeson Skyline and the Hemi. The Hemi's been released twice. So you guys can see there's the Hemi front. As you guys can see the difference straight away. Obviously painted headlights and taillights. Same body color, different tires. And then one has got the painted on taillights and the other one doesn't. And then here's the Neeson Skyline. So that's pretty cool. So that ends this shelf as well. So this shelf has now ended in that race. I do think that the GTR would have to win that race at the end. It wouldn't make sense for the Hemi to beat it, but look, that's my personal preferences. Obviously, we know Dom would have done something to that Hemi to make it obviously more than just customize it completely for him to beat Paul Walker's Nissan. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video, which is the last one.